Hello and good morning, Soul Tribe Collective. Happy Saturday. Um, I hope your day is off to a wonderful start, or whatever day it is that you happen to come across this video. Again, to our new subscribers, if you've joined the channel over the last 30 days, I am just now getting back to posting on a daily basis, and even yesterday I didn't post anything, but um, we are back essentially, and um, so as always, I want to share, what divine sources brought to me and is bringing to me again, because for those of you who are new to the channel, the purpose for which I'm here, the purpose that this channel was created, and the purpose for which I will live out all of my days in regards to an occupation is to help us all become our highest, purest, truest version of ourselves possible. It doesn't matter if that's done on YouTube, some other social media platform, if that's done in front of people, live in front of people, actually physically, or what have you, other platforms and yada, yada, yada. So, but that is the purpose for which I was birthed. And I take that job very seriously. Uh, and in fact, I don't see it as a job. To me, it's a lifestyle, just like the physical care of yourself. It's a lifestyle. If you are seeing the number 711 or 714, yeah, you're in sync with the energy of this channel at this time, anyway. Currently, I'm not even sure what the current time is. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 7:17 a.m.
Oh, there you go, 7:17. So, those of you who do not know, kidney transplant I received after 4.5 years of dialysis on 7/7/17, and that was due to witchcraft being done by people who I am fairly certain today is not my family. But all that's being ironed out. And so, a couple of things that I want to share, as I mentioned earlier. Again, if you want to know really much more about me, there's really two ways to do. You can do it. If you want to know more about the polygamous sperm donor, please look at the video entitled "My Sperm Donor" or "The Sperm Donor." I can't remember if it's "my" or "the." Sperm donor turned 67 today. That video is in the playlist. It was 333 when I looked down at the timer. If you want to take a look at that video, please do so. And also the journal listings or recordings playlist, new members. So I woke up this morning, and one of the songs that I was listening to, the birds chirp, that I got was it's by not Dionne Warwick. That's a different song. The song by Dionne Warwick that I enjoy is or most, I guess maybe more than one, but the one that I enjoy most and that's most nostalgic is "Say a Little Prayer for Me" by Dionne Warwick. Right? The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. While combing my hair now, and wondering what white dress to wear now. I say a little prayer for you. Forever, forever, you'll stay in my heart, and I will love you forever, forever. We never will part. Oh, how I'll love you together, together. That's how it must be. To live without you would only be heartbreak for me. So that might apply to someone today. Okay? Yeah, so that might apply to someone today. But the song by Diana Ross, that's also ringing true, is "Do You Know Where You're Going To?" And this is a very solemn, I think, if I'm using that word correctly, very solemn, very. This song's big on considering all that you've done, all that you've been through, all your choices, all your changes, all your good choices, your bad choices. It's no, the doors behind you are closed. Don't try to go back there. Like it's a lot of things. So let's take. I'm gonna read the lyrics here, rather than try to sing it. uh, and who knows? Maybe I'll howl too. It goes. Do you know? Let me scroll up to the top of the lyrics so I can read it. It goes, "Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Do you get what you're hoping for? When you look behind you, there's no open door." That's important. When you look behind you, there's no open door. What are you hoping for? Do you know? Once we were standing still in time, chasing the fantasies that filled our minds. You knew how I loved you, but my spirit was free. Laughing at the questions that you once asked of me. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Now looking back at all we've planned, we let so many dreams just slip through our hands. Why must we wait so long before we see how sad the answers to those questions can be? So what the questions that you have that you once asked of me, they were silly questions. Okay? Right? Very interesting. So, how sad the answers to those questions can be. So, I always like to say, if you don't want to know the answer, don't ask the question, right? So, if you don't want the truth about whether or not you look fat or whatever in those jeans, don't ask me how you look in those jeans. You should prepare yourself before you ask someone's opinion. You should prepare yourself for a myriad of different answers, okay? Especially if you suspect that the answer is going to be something that you do not want to hear, okay? Um, so, Soul Tribe Collective, the door behind you is closed, okay? The questions and things that people once asked of you were silly. They weren't asking the right questions. Okay? They weren't asking the right questions. So, open up the notebook here and take a look at some things that that I've written down and what Highest Divine White Light has been sharing with me. And again, we'll get back to the Book of Enoch. We'll get back to, in fact, we might get back to one of those readings today. We might. But we're in the process of covering 3 different books for our new subscribers. So we're going through the Ancient Book of Jubilees currently. Okay. We're going through that ancient canonical text. We're also going through the second book of Enoch. And we're also going through, we're learning about our indigo, or I say indigo aura, so there might be something about indigo aura. But we're learning about our aura and how we can recognize not only our aura, both light and dark aura, and the aura of others who come into our energetic space. Okay? So for many of us Soul Tribe Collective, it's really truly, when you break it down, many of us have not run in cliques and that sort of thing. So for many of us, for a long time, it's just been us and divine source. Even though 1103 on the timer, 1103 might be significant for you. That's my grandfather Berlin's birthday, 1120 or 11/3/1915. Okay. And yeah. So yeah. So so there might be something about, again, 7s and 5s. Okay, 55555 that you might be seeing. You might be seeing 777 or 7777. Okay, and you can see that in 28. You can see that a number of different ways. Okay. Okay. So, Soul Tribe Collective, when someone lies to you, when someone deceives you, and your intuition, divine source, brings it to your attention, your ancestors, whoever, brings it to your attention, understand that information, regardless of whether it's the truth or a lie, is informative. Okay? So if I tell you the truth, that's helpful. And if I tell you a lie, that is also helpful. How is a lie helpful? Well, it helps you to distinguish between those you should be connecting your energy with and your time, your money, your resources with, and those you should not be. Okay? So one of the mistakes that I made in the past was allowing my emotions to overshadow my logic. Okay? I'm going to give you some examples. I once had someone tell me, this is a woman that I was dating. I once had someone tell me that they forge documents and they do, they do fraudulent things and all that sort of thing. Or they used to. And I just shrugged it off. Okay? So, but really, truly, that individual was telling me who they were, but I wasn't paying attention. Because, well, I was paying attention, but not with the right side of the brain, and that's no pun. I wasn't paying attention with the correct portion of who I am. So I wasn't listening with my, confirmation burp, intuitive confirmation. I wasn't listening with my intuitive ear. I was listening with my heart. And so because I was listening with my heart, I was like, oh, they said used to. Oh, that's okay, as long as you're not doing it anymore. You know, I did the same thing with Kevin, the sperm donor. Well, he's not, probably. Most likely. And so he would do and say things. Mainly in my early 20s, he would do and say things, and I would just brush him off and easily forgive him. Now, it's good to easily forgive. That part's good. However, if you easily forgive and you allow the narc to continue in your life, you're really not serving yourself. You're really not doing yourself any sort of justice. You know, you're really doing yourself a disservice. So when you ask yourself, do you know where you're going to? Do you know the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Right? That is a huge song on considering where you are, your environment right now. It might be good to get on a 30-day cleanse, like a true 30-day kind of purifying type of thing for someone over the next, maybe for the rest of the fourth quarter this year. We're tying up the year of 8, wrapping it up. September went by like a flash. September went by. I mean, we were in the last like week and I was thinking it was like the 10th day or something. September went by super fast, which I'm thankful for. However time goes and however it moves, I'm thankful for it today. I've definitely learned wherever I'm at to be content. I've learned that. And I wasn't always, that wasn't a tough hill to climb. Others were, but that, yeah. To let not one complaint leave my mouth. 1818, when I look down at the timer, there might be something about nines. 9999. 1818. Okay. Is there anything else, Divine Source? Anything else to share? Anything with the Soul Tribe Collective right now? Let's pull a couple angel numbers. Again, to you Soul Tribe Collective new members, thank you for being a part of the channel. On the bottom of the deck before I shuffle is 888 Karma. So You hear that noise? I think that's a flat tire. Let me see. Yep. Flat tire. So, Soul Tribe Collective, someone's dealing with automotive issues at this time. Or, energetically, someone has a flat. Spiritually speaking, someone has a flat. So, what happens when you have a flat tire? You have a lot of other things. Right? Flat face, flat ass, flat flat chest, flat and flat perspective, flat soda, flat drink, flat. Yeah, you can have a lot of flat things, right? But a deflated tire, so all the air is gone out of whatever the karmic was trying to do. All the air is gone out of whatever the karmic was trying to do. Okay? Whatever their covens and secret societies and all of that, whatever they were trying to do, it's done. Okay? That's why that door behind you, there's no open door. Okay? Like Diana Ross said. Because it's over. Right? It's over. Like Vince Carter said in the 2000 Slam Dunk Contest. It's over. Soul Tribe Collective, our win is that lopsided. 21:33 on the timer. Our win, Soul Tribe Collective, is that lopsided. Like the 2000 Slam Dunk Contest. I mean, there are other good dunkers in the contest, but no one was even remotely close to number 15 of the Raptors. Nobody was even remotely close. For those of you who are not familiar with what I'm talking about basketball and Vince Carter. So, that's our victory today, Soul Tribe Collective. Whether you see that victory in the flesh today or not, that is our victory. Okay? So the flat tire, all the air is gone out of whatever it is that, whatever vehicle, give me the downloads, Most High. Give me the downloads. Whatever it is, whatever the vehicle was that the karmics were using to get to you, to get around spiritually, physically, energetically, the air has been taken out of all of those. All of those vehicles, all of those vessels, all of those cells, all of those covens, all of those witchcraft workers, all of those sorcerers, all of those, okay? Apophis spirits, Apep, yeah, Belial, we know them all. Baal, we know. Lilith, we know, okay? So, thank you, Most High, for that confirmation of the flat tire. We have 1313, of course. I've been seeing 26 big time, a lot. 26, that's another number, 26. Okay? So here we go. Here we go. It's right on the line. Right on the line. Okay? There might be something about a line. Phone line. Ooh. Why am I hearing trick line? What is a trick line? Is that like a sex line? What's a trick line? Alexa, what is a trick line?
Here's what I found.
Alexa, home. Alexa, what is a trick line?
Here is a trick, the movie, quote of the day. You know, I think it's good how this turned out. Mark.
Okay, so hold on a second. We're on to something here. Shit.
Here are...
Okay, So what is a trick line? You know, I think it's good how this turned out. And in parentheses, this is a quote from a movie apparently. Here is a trick. The movie quote of the day. You know, I think it's good how things turned out. And it's from a movie called Trick Line. Huh. And then there's something that pops up on the screen by Percy Sledge. There's something that comes up on the screen about when a man loves a woman. Of course, that's the song that Percy Sledge sings, right? $25.25 on the timer with the siren. Can you get it? Soul Tribe Collective, you getting it? 7:40 in the morning, that's 74. That's an 11. 74, 47 might be significant for you. It's also 73 degrees. That's an 11. Or excuse me, that's a 10. 74 is an 11. There's something about order. All right. So let's take a look at our angel number cards this morning, Soul Tribe. And again, thank you so much for being a part. Again, thank you for being patient and continuing to be a part of the channel. Again, even during my time away, that was needed for me. And I encourage you to always take advantage of those or embrace those times. Okay? So let's take a look. 1313, starting fresh. Encouragement, goals, foundations, creative ventures, and is that a compensation? Communication. Step out of your comfort zone. You are about to create something meaningful. All of your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits, build your confidence and trust in your decisions. Okay, so 1313 or 26. Soul Tribe Collective, you might be seeing that number. Okay. 1212. Again, 1330. So we have order here. Okay. So on the clock we had 740 when the siren was going by, when we heard the siren, and it was 73 degrees. So we have 1011, and then we have 1213. So we have 1011, 1213. Okay? Persistence. 1212. Stick-to-itiveness. Shift, enthusiasms, gratitude, contentment, and new experiences. Oh, happy day, an Apple opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. I am available for both of these. Okay? Universe. And in fact, Soul Tribe Collective, say that with me. Say, I am open to a lovely partnership or an epic romance. Okay? So if there's some woman out there, I shouldn't say some woman, that sounds so derogatory. So if there's a divine masculine out there who I have a green light in the corner of my phone because the camera's on. If there's a divine masculine out there Waiting for a green light. All systems go. 0808. Swift action. Wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes. And by the way, for our new listeners, divine masculines, divine feminines, it has nothing to do with what's between your legs. Okay? If you do not know what a divine masculine or divine feminine is, please look it up on YouTube and listen to some videos or explanations about the difference. You can find those on this channel and probably even better explanations on other channels. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. So again, sounds like it's time for that person to take that. So whoever you are out there, if you know that the ball's in your court when it comes to you connecting with your divine masculine or your divine feminine because the other individual does not know who you are. Okay, so in my case, I have no clue who she's going to be, who she is. I have no idea. 3111 on the timer, confirmation. Okay, I have no idea. So they need to take this action to bring confirmation with those 3 beeps. It was doot doot, or maybe it was 4 doot 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 doot. Yeah. Okay. So, thank you so much, Soul Tribe Collective, again for being a part of the channel. Thank you for I'm hearing ushering in, being in position to and willing to usher in the good of you and those things that are good for you. Okay? Again, consider that song. You listen to it today, okay? Read the lyrics or what have you. Do you know where you're going to? Diana Ross. Let me find out the year that song was released. All right, so that song was released in 1975, and it is, I didn't recall this, but it's Mahogany. It's from the movie Mahogany, okay, with Billy D. Williams and that. So, oh, wow, okay. So September 24th, 1975. Okay, so 9/24 might be significant. Also, I have an October 175, which just passed, right? We're in October. So there's something about the month, and September is also Libra. So there's something about justice. There's something about Libra month, Justice month, right? So again, thank you so much for tuning in. What's today's? So yes, so thank you so much for tuning in. I don't know if I'll be recording anything tomorrow, and so I don't know if she listens in, but I have a daughter who is turning 29 tomorrow. Again, 29 might be significant for you. She was born on 10/6 of 96. Okay. Yeah. So, as I've mentioned, beyond the year of accountability, I let my grown kids live out their life the way they want to live them out. Okay? My job is not to make them do what I want them to do as an adult. That's not my job. My job is an advisor. They have their own roads to walk, their own divine purposes, plans, contracts that they signed before they met me. Okay? And so the same thing with Alexis. So, but if she does listen, happy birthday, sweetheart. I hope you are doing well. I hope that you are able to answer at least some of those questions about yourself. Do you know where you're going to? Do you know the things that life is trying to show you? Do you know? Okay, 35 minutes exactly on the timer. That is also an 8. She can reach out to me. You can reach out to me anytime, Alexis. Anytime. You have email addresses. You can contact me through social media. You're not blocked. Um, yeah. So, thank you so much for being a part of the channel. Again, Soul Tribe Collective, I send out great love to you. That love is agape love. That love is a healing love. That love is a easily forgiving love, not a forgetting love, but a forgiving love. Okay? And yeah, I hope that your day is going well. I hope that you enjoy your Saturday. Uh, Continue to take advantage of all of the extraterrestrial and celestial opportunities that the ethers are providing for us and to us. Okay? Hold the vision. Okay? Hold the vision. Until next time, thank you so much. And as always, be encouraged. My name is Nehru, and this is Esoteric Guidance.